Hey guys, it's me, Florida Girl, and today we're here with another great Florida Girl review. Today I'm going to be discussing Salomon's Shoes. As hikers and outdoor enthusiasts, we all know that gear is, well, both personal and essential for you to have a good time when you're outdoors. After many failed attempts, I finally found a shoe that really worked for me. And my very first pair of Salomons has kind of a sweet little trail story. I found them in a hiker box, put them on to wear for a little while, and absolutely fell in love with them. So I went out later on after I completely destroyed that pair and purchased my very own, very similar pair. This was my first pair of Salomons, and I would say I had these on the trail back in 2017. Now, they have definitely seen quite a few miles, and what I want to discuss with you today is how I saw each different pair of shoes deteriorate and what I saw as faults in the material, and maybe somewhere somebody at Salomon will see this and decide that they want to do something about the situation. So this shoe is the Mission 3, which I know they've upgraded over the years and have probably got a Mission 5 or something like that at this point in time. And it's more of a sneaker than anything else. One of my absolute favorite parts of the Salomon shoes is this. That quick you can tie your shoes. I find that as somebody who's constantly going indoors and outdoors, in and out of a tent, in and out of your house, I can easily get these shoes on and off much better than a tie-up boot or sneaker. So that is definitely a huge plus. I was someone who was having lower back issues at the time that I was seeking out a really solid shoe, and I was standing on my feet constantly all day. So the Salomons really alleviated that for me, and they've got a very good solid base. They're good and squishy on the inside. I did add my own insoles to them, but really overall, good shoe. The reason I'm holding this one up here is because I wore these smooth. Salomon says their shoes are good for 500 miles. Now, I don't know about you, but I can put 500 miles on a pair of shoes in no time, just walking around my house. So 500 miles really doesn't seem all that impressive to me, quite honestly. This shoe here, again, I absolutely loved it. Figured I could retire it and use it for mowing the lawn. Not possible. This, for somebody like me, I have such a fast-paced walk that I found myself slipping in these often in grass and sand, in houses, so this pair of shoes has been retired. And now let me show you some other items that I felt were kind of flaws in this shoe. So, became smooth really quick. These have probably got 1,000 miles on them. But, you know, who knows? I don't know how many miles are on them. Alright, let's check out the toe of the shoe. Definitely a problem here. I had the problem with the previous pair also, and I thought maybe it was a size issue because, again, I picked them up in a hiker box, so they were a 7.5, I'm an 8. These are also an 8, these are my size, and this definitely went on both of the shoes. This stayed together really well, good gluing. Excellent. No problems there. These shoes weren't waterproof. They are breathable, so that wasn't anything that I had to work with. When it comes to the inside of the shoe, the heel. Whatever they made these heels, this material is awful, and hopefully they've quit using this material in this location, because I have a different pair of Salomons I'll show you later that do not have this issue. However, I had 3 pairs that did have this issue. So let's move on to my next pair of Salomons. I love the sneaker, okay? And I really wanted something that was still going to be my everyday shoe, but it was also something I could take out and go on an adventure with when I needed to. Because for me, these are an investment. Salomons run about $150 a pair. So sometimes you can get a good deal on Amazon. Like this was a Mission 3, so it wasn't the current year shoe, so I was able to get it at a discounted price. Now, once again, I like the sneaker, so I started looking at the next level. Because I'd had issues wearing this smooth and 2 pairs of these, I decided to look at a sturdier bottom, and I upgraded to the Salomon boots. Okay, these guys still look like a sneaker, which was something that was appealing to me, and they've got an amazing sole. This is the sole of a boot. Now, I have nothing negative to say about the sole of this. Whatever gluing they used, spot on, great job, people. The toe, absolutely none of the problems that I had with the previous pairs of shoes, because this is a reinforced toe, no issues. Here's where the only issue that I had with these shoes, right here. They use the same material on the heel, and this really just deteriorated quickly, therefore making the whole shoe look kind of bad. I can scrub these. These are Gore-Tex, so these are a hot shoe. They're not something I like to wear in the summertime, but oh, you know what? I just discovered a gluing issue. Look at this. When I look down in here, it does look like the gluing is coming apart on that part of the shoe as well. So, oh, that's kind of disappointing. But anyway, they do clean up really well, okay? I use these shoes. These are a good pair of shoes. I like the way they fit me. They're wider than the sneaker, but they've got an excellent solid base. They feel good on your feet. One of the problems that I did have in the beginning was this heel, again, was too tight. This part right here was pinching, and if I don't wear them for a long time and I go back into wearing them, it takes my heel a little bit of time to get used to this very hard piece of material right there. Once again, the awesome little quick zip, and I had 2 pairs of Salomons before I learned this trick, okay? So when you've got the shoe on, the tongue actually has a little pocket up in here that you can open up, and you tuck in the extra remaining part so that it's not flopping around. Oops, what do you learn? Anyway, I really like this pair of Salomons. However, once again, some material issues. Now let's move on into my most recent pair of Salomons. So I purchased this pair of Salomons in April, and it is currently October. Hello. They've seen a little bit of trail time, and they have definitely been on my feet. I would say they've definitely seen at least 500 miles easily. Again, do you have to wear out that quickly at that price point? Let's talk about the flaws with this pair. No, wait. Let me go positive first, then negative, okay? I really like its sleek, thin design. That was why I went to this. It almost was a cross between the wider sneaker that I was looking for and the sturdy boot. This is wider. There's nothing dainty or delicate about this. I'm sorry. This looks like a big old klutzy shoe on your foot. This is a running shoe. It's a trail runner. So it's sleek, it's thin, it's lightweight, it's a sexy shoe. Now, it's also Gore-Tex, which is something that I like about it very much. It's waterproof, another plus. Another thing that I went for when I first picked these up was this tread. Look at that, like a pair of cleats. I'm gonna get where I need to go. I was so looking forward to being able to wear this smooth. Well, now I'm having a different issue with this specific pair of Salomons. If I turn this shoe at you, you can see that its gluing is coming apart right here. And if I bring you to the other shoe, it's in really bad shape. Really disappointed. So that is one of my big issues with the trail runner, is that the sole apparently was not glued on very well, and that's the issue I'm having with this specific pair. Is it a warranty issue? Well, I looked it up on their website, and they make it a real pain in the ass to try to even get a warranty. So I don't know if that's under warranty or not. I'll probably end up having to fix it myself, which that's the way we do things out here. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this sincere review of Salomon's female running shoes, hiking boots, and sneakers here. And this is Florida Girl with Florida Girl Reviews and Florida Girl Adventures. As always, thanks for watching.